Finally, we make our triumphant return back to Extella. And back to Altera's story, where I once again must learn how to play this game because it's been weeks. Oh, alright, it's fine. Sildor, what's up? Joker, what's up? I'm like completely at a loss for where we left off at. We got a Scander, okay. I think we're just heading to a battle. What up, Nocturne Saber? Alright. I just gotta remember all the buttons and whatnot. RE2 NTR is over for now, I see. We gotta give some love to the other games. As great as RE2 is, as absolutely incredible as RE2 is, we do have to spread the love. Also, those liquors scared me enough to take a break. Also, what up, Justin? I see Altera's thighs are still on point. Not Altera. John's thighs are still on point. Oh god, now I gotta remember the story too. Yeah, Altera on point is on point in general. I can't really find a particular charm point for her, she's just perfect. This is exactly what Summer Altera should look like, by the way. Also, me and Altera kind of have matching designs on our shirt. Completely unintentional. What was jump? That's dash, that's block. That's heavy attack. Alright. By the way, do I have Iskander as a, wait, do I not have a code cast on? You know what would be a good idea? Let me actually... That's not what I want. Look up Altera's moves. I know she had a special move, upgrade moves. Y while holding left bumper. That's what it was. I thought that was on purpose, the Altera cosplay. Alright, John, you can stop blocking now. Also, I gotta remember how stressful this game is. Well, Shinjuku, the reason it didn't release after Valentine's, because I thought about this, I'm like, why the hell didn't they just release after Valentine's? Was because, remember, FGO Fest is on, or not FGO, well, I guess it's FGO Fest. FGO USA Tour is this weekend, so very likely they just wanted something to release with the tour as like a hype move. And making it on the 24th means that we're perfectly aligned with JP's schedule, which is interesting. all these battles just one-on-one fights? By the way, did you see an accurate Melt cosplay of FB type Moon fan page? Yeah, I think I saw that one. If it's the one I'm thinking about, because it was really, really revealing. Like, really, actually, I'm pretty sure I saved the picture. Only for now. Does that mean I'm fighting Gil next? Oh shit, it's Gil. Gil, no! Don't hurt Jean. When is the Link release date, Extella Link? Is it early March or late March? Hey, you made it, Jeffrey Chen. Thank you for making it. I hope it wasn't too much of an inconvenience. Mid-March, the 19th. Oh, okay, we got time. Oh, this song is dope. Kind of sounds like Devil May Cry. Did I watch the episode of Tate no Yusha? No, I actually didn't watch it because I want to watch it with Drew. He's going to come over this weekend. So I haven't watched pretty much anything. I haven't watched Yusha. I haven't watched Kakegurui. I haven't watched any of those shows. I want to react with it with Drew live here. Not for you guys, but for myself. My own personal enjoyment. Hey, congrats, Hot Cake. It's Extella's mix of Cosmic Air Gil's theme from CCC. Ooh. I'm downloading this and using it in a spotlight for sure. I don't know whose spotlight, but someone's. Gil fight. Rainbow versus Gold. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the blowing Gil. Remember when they were surprised that we never got the CCC in the West? Oh, I missed. Fuck me. I'm still mad we don't have CCC. What the hell was that? Like, you think, you know what boggles my mind is we also don't have a release of, I mean, obviously it's easy to get, but we don't have an official release or translation for the original Fate Stay Night novel. Like, it's not on Manga Gamer, it's not on Steam or anything like that. So it just boggles my mind that they wouldn't just like, hey, maybe we should release I don't know, CCC and the original Fate Stay Night just for the hell of it. I don't think it'd be a very complicated thing to do. Especially with their infinite amount of money that they have. What does CCC mean? First crushing crater? I think so? That's BB's Noble Phantasm, at least. Whack. Aren't there two versions of Fate Stay Night? There's the original and then there's Rialta Nua, which is just the original minus the H scenes and with voice acting. The real question is, what does BB stand for? Big boobs. Kind of really wish that I had a better grasp of Fate Extra's story and lore. Because I like the idea and the concept behind it, it's just so convoluted. Yes, this is the PC version. The Steam version, specifically. Which runs surprisingly well. Where's my code cast? Gil looks really fun to play as, I gotta admit. I hope Link is a lot more fleshed out. With that, I don't know, it'd be really cool if they all had routes or something. I've played Vanilla Extra, and yeah, it's fine, but it's not crazy. I imagine CCC is probably much better. I'm excited. We're in 3 or 4 weeks out from Gouda Gouda rerun. Yeah, you rolling for Ogita? Wait, did I not do this? Oh, you can interrupt me from doing that? Fuck off, Gil. Let me power up. Oh, I get him as a Switch 7 for Altera? Let's go. We testing him out as soon as we're able to then.
何のつもりだ。見ての通りだが、あれにならないというのであれば、貴様はまどろみの中で全てを忘れたようだが、かつての地上の話である。I really want to play CCC. If we ever get it fully translated, I'll definitely stream that. That's a game I would love to stream. Like, I know that Gil's route has been translated. But to be honest, I'd probably play Tamamo's route. Or Nero's route. Probably Tamamo's. I thought only Gil's route was translated. この借りは決して消えぬ。まったく俺には関係のない負債だが、これを踏み倒したとあってはウルクの名によって神々に代わって俺が貴様と契約。それはつまり加わるかたわけ。英霊として立とうという貴様の方針はほう。指輪の中にマスターを何しろ伝え聞いた巨人の姿では Tsundere Gil ほうそういう喜べアルテラ。俺はこれより貴様の副官となることを決めたぞ。勢いで口まあよい。It's not like I want to join your party or anything. Oh, so Jeffrey Chen, just like FGO, where he gains a shit ton of NP charge because he has a billion hits. Yo, if we get an official if they announce it at FGO USA tour, like they announce CCC release alongside the event, I'm losing my shit. Yeah, the CCC event should be beginning of May. Should be the very beginning of May. I still have no idea how I'm doing a guide for that event. It's such a... Now that I'm replaying it in JP, it is such a... such a weird event. It's like a singularity mixed with an event. It's super weird. Yeah, I have 400 quartz saved up in NA right now. I imagine by the time we get CCC, it'll probably be around 500 something. So I think I have a good shot at melt, hopefully. Did I beat King Protea yet? No, I haven't done the challenge quest. I did like 3 of them, like, because you gotta beat 10 of them before you get to her. And I beat 3 of them, and I'm like, alright, I need a break from this. I'm saving for Kiara. That's a good... She recently got a buff in JP, so she's actually pretty good now. She got her cooldowns cut massively, and she got a good... Ooh, XXX. Ooh. She got a cooldown reduction and a removing enemy debuffs, or removing enemy buffs. So she's gotten a lot of love from Nasu. What servant would you trust the least to watch your kids? The least to watch my kids? Blackbeard. The most to watch my kids? Probably Jean. Jeanu. Yo, what up, Mike?
I'm deciding if I want to do that King Protea fight on stream or not. I'm not sure yet. Blackbeard's apparently really good with kids. Citation needed on that one. You got all the ROM hacks ready to go. What time are you going to be streaming? Saving from a maid altar. Good luck. I remember maid altar being a really difficult servant for me to get. I think I'd be more concerned about caster kills. Where's he watching my kids? True, him too. There's a lot of bad examples of servants to watch your kids. There's... I'll hold off on yours till you can watch it. Oh, thank you. Oh, is my mouse showing on screen? Sorry. Move that out of the way. I actually gotta change my cursor setting, or yeah, cursor settings on OBS. Because I noticed that with FGO that my mouse was showing on screen. I don't know why I made this motion for a mouse. Cute Altera time. Moe waifu Altera time. Aww. God of Destruction's trying to units the girl in the bikini with short jeans. It's in Blackbeard's mats. He's basically only nice to children. Interesting. In that case, I revised my answer to, probably, yeah, who's really shitty with kids? Are you reading FGO match out of curiosity? I have not read most of them. I just know tidbits from some of them. Caster Jills, yeah, probably him. I was trying to think of a berserker who would probably go crazy and kill my kids or something. And I can't really think of any. Is it just me or does Nasu have a thing for giant waifus? Nasu has a really weird thing for giant waifus and for there's a lot of eating I've noticed in CCC. A lot of vor-esque fetishry going on. So I assume these are both fetishes of Nasu. He just wants to be consumed by a giant waifu. Yo, what up, Razor? I think some casters are more crazy than berserkers. Mephistopheles is cool, though. He'd be like a clown. He's mad fun for the kids. He'd put on a show. They'd be so happy. We'd want Uncle Mephistopheles over all the time. I love Titan Altera. Yes, I want Altera to have my kids. She sounds like a fantastic mother. Can we get this Altera? Like, Well, I guess, what is Altera's personality in FGO? Is it like a hybrid of this and Warrior Altera? Let me see what we got, some new stuff. Leviticus. We haven't used anything here. We can put in free automatic revival once per battle. Yes, please. Wait, is there any other new skills? Attack power reduces the number of KOs. That's interesting. Uncle Mephistopheles uses that relative we all have that shows up every event, whether he's invited or not. She's like the hero Altera post the route. Okay. I want waifu Altera. Can we have summer waifu Altera, please? Let's see. Awakening Ring gives me what? Moon Drive. Activate Moon Crux Drive without a full... That's very good. But it has no healing. Nullify Poison, heal moderate injuries. Resist Poison and Cure. Phoenix Mantle, Flames, heal. Offenses of up and cohort. Resist, defense. I want something with change, so we're probably going to make cohorts. Resist Frost. Defense up. Switch. Let's change. Heal. Defense up. Heal. So it's 2 heals and change. I don't really need decoy. It's 3 heals. Change and resist flame. I'm making this. One of the Extella manga, you get to see Tamamo, Nero, and Altera watching a baby Hakuna. I think I saw a screenshot from that, or like a picture of that. Take a Switch one. I already did. I think you wrote that before I took it. 42 out of 100 missions on JP done. So much more ahead than me. I'm at like 2 missions done. Oh yes, the environment hazard, right.
知識を求めるのは当然の権利ですから。ですが、ごめんなさい。あくまでお答えできる範。
What's Zephyr? How'd you get? I'm genuinely curious about that body paint.
私のこれはその私がセファールとして活動するための巨神化スキルのあまりそう見つめないでください。なんだか。
I don't give a fuck about Zephyr. I want to know more about Altera.
そんなにいえ、そうですよね。私はどのような世界、どのような多文明における人の10倍の規模を持つ。それが私の基本条件で、その中でも私は特別。あなたたち風にかつて私がいた星における最高の素体として、ついこれは。文明を破壊する私の手で破壊した地層建造物
Does the moon cell use object-oriented programming? Let's dive into the logistics and code of moon cell and how it works.
原生生物にもこの巨大化現象あって14000年前の折には地上の原生生物たちいいえ文明を壊すものが文明を成長させてしまってはそれに私の巨大化スキルはウイルスのようなものです。過去原生生物たちは巨大化しながら次々と崩壊していきました。短命になってしまうのです。セファールは簡単に言えば電脳体として存在しているという。
I would say I hope there's an Extella anime, but then it would just be Shaft again and they'd fucking ruin it.
不可能なことですが、スキルとして定義される能力もあなたた例えば魔力吸収スキル。これは人工物を破壊し、その量 ええ、そういったものも含みます。ここでいう術式とは、技術、知識、文明、生態によって加工されたあらゆる力、万種。
She literally eats civilizations.
地上に送り込む分身も同じです。地上に現れたセファールは効率的に効果的。あんなにお話をし、きっとこんなにたくさんの質問を誰かに質問されること自体が、今日のあなたはとっても好奇。続きはまた。
Have we had any Bond events yet? That's interesting. I actually meant to see that. Like, are there any lewd scenes with Altera as a giant? Like there were with Tamamo and Nero? You didn't listen to Mamiko giggle? For shame. Sorry. I'll let her do her next giggle. Hey! That Karna? Use servant info, Gilgamesh, who are going to use next battle. There are the slide. Ooh, interesting.
この説明では足りないということでしょうか。ではそうですね。どこまで語れば納得されるのかはかいつまんで説明しますね。わからないところがあったら遠慮なく。
This is a really ASMR voice. I love it.
14000年前、優勢から落とされた本来の私は疑似量子で構成された存在でした。はい、優勢で作られたというのは、私はデータ上でのみ生命として認識されるもの、地上の人々からですから、地上で活動するためには私がここへ落下したのはそのためです。ムーンセルの機能を掌握して地上戦。はい、そうですね。かなり正解に近いと思います。そうして私は白い巨人として地上の自然を、生物を、そして何よりも文明を、かりそめの分身が、それが私の存在。
The way she holds her hands to her heart is cute. It is cute.
セファールという破壊機械が稼働する理由。
Everything about her is adorable.
私。
Oh, about a thing. Shit, I don't know where her personality is. Let's go with this one. Damn it!
そうでしょうね。私は優勢の先兵としてセラフを侵食し、ムーンセルを掌握して降りる手段は何でもいい。いずれにせよ私は文明を破壊する。
Well, Archimedes did say he needs to constantly update it. So I know which studio is doing the Camelot and Babylon anime. I believe Babylon is Cloverworks, which is the same studio that did, fuck, they did something popular, I forgot what it was. But look up Cloverwork. They're an offshoot of A1, I believe. Like, there was a bunch of people from A1, and they formed their own anime studio. Are they doing Promised Neverland right now, I think?
きっと寝心地も悪いのでしょうし、座り心地だって気持ちの良いものではないのだろうと思います。ごめんなさい。不快な思いをあなたにさせたいわけではないのです。
And I haven't heard anything about the Camelot movies, as far as when they're releasing or what studio is doing them.
生み出したりするためには設計されていなくて、当たり前のことではあるのですけど、人間サイズの小さなものは組みづらくて不便ばかりかけさせて、
Have I heard anything about the Saint Quartz's dislike of clover work? I have not. Why do this? You mean Saint Quartz as in voice of Saint Quartz? Yes.
ありがとうございます。今夜まではどうか檻の中にいてください。我慢を強いてしまいますけれど、もう少し。
Alright, let's see what we're fighting. Okay. It has what? Doesn't have any stage hazards, right? I don't see any stage hazards. We should be good. Yeah. Oh, I'm under leveled. We're gonna die. He does not have high hopes for the anime. Well, to be fair, well, we kind of talked about it on Shotgun Shogun's podcast, but for me, it all depends on how many episodes the anime is. If the anime is 13 episodes, it's gonna fail. It's gonna be horrible. If it's 26 episodes or 24 episodes, they have a chance. It can be good. It's not doomed, but it needs to be at least 24 episodes. And I think Cloverworks, even though I can't remember what they worked on, I know they worked on some good stuff. Yeah, Promised Neverland, I remember reading was like 10 or 11 or 12 episodes. Which was the anime and which was the movie? Camelot is the movie, and Babylon is the anime. The thing is, though, Babylon's going to come out before Camelot, so it's going to be kind of weird. Like, I think Babylon's coming out end of this year, and Camelot doesn't have a release date yet. And I think Camelot is going to be like 2 or 3 movies. It's more than 1 movie. It might be a whole Heaven's Feel situation. Babylon should have totally been the film. If I would agree with that if it was UFO Table doing it, but I don't know who's doing the film. Like, I really don't have high hopes for anime films. Anime films tend to either be really, really great or just crash and burn. What up, Drunken Robot? So I need to know what studio's handling it. Yo, imagine it's KyoAni. Oh my god. Oh, what if KyoAni's doing it? But yeah, I can see Babylon's kind of like the more high budgeter. Like, there's a lot more stuff happening in Babylon than there is in Camelot. I'm animating it using MS Paint. Still, I didn't know you worked for Shaft Razor Ninja. Did they take you off of the the extra project and put you on the movie? I'm so confused as to why UFO Table didn't get tapped for either. They're usually a type moon go-to for animated shit. Because they're working on the Heaven's Feel stuff. But yeah, I agree with that. They really should have. So far, the only studios I've seen that were able to handle Fate properties were obviously UFO Table. And Silverlink with Prisma Ilya has done a pretty good job. But obviously Shaft shit the bed with Extra, the last encore, and I have mixed feelings on Apocrypha. I don't like Apocrypha, but it's not the worst of the Fate adaptations either. The last encore is the best ever. Nope, not even Nero could save that train wreck.
破壊のためだけの破壊を。これは違う違う。だって私はこんなもの。
I didn't get last encore. No one did, Ultimate. None of us got it. Anyone who says that they got it is lying. No one got it. It made sense to 0 people. I got it. I don't know. That was the day the drugs that Shaft staff usually does just didn't work that day. It works whenever they're doing a Monogatari series or they're working on Madoka. Their drugs are on point. But when they came to Shaft, I mean, when they came to Extra, they took the wrong batch that day. I don't know what they were thinking. It was fan service, easy clap. Breaks Galantine with the power of her ass cleavage. Is that the OVA? I didn't see that. I will watch it for that scene though. From a visual standpoint, Apocrypha was fine, if not good. The base material was not the best to work with. Yeah, Apocrypha itself, I think the biggest issue with Apocrypha was, yeah, the source material in that it focused on the wrong characters. Like, I hate Sieg. It was a case of having a bunch of interesting characters and exploring none of them and forcing a shitty romance story between Sieg and Jean, while all this other interesting stuff happens in the background. Mordred should have been, as cliche as it sounds, Mordred should have been the main character. Her dynamic with, what's his name, was way more interesting than anything Sieg was ever doing. Even Fran and the other guy's relationship was more interesting. Like, everyone else in the story was way more interesting than whatever Sieg was doing. Spartacus was more interesting. Yes, she should go. Spartacus's situation was more interesting than Sieg's situation. Yeah, like, I don't mind Sieg if he was just like a small part of it. Like, if he was a side part of it. Like, if he was a side character, if his romance with Jean was a side thing and not the main focus, I would have been fine with it. Yes, this is a stress-free stream. What up, Puka Rukits? Oh yeah, that's right, we have Al Malloy coming out too, which I did like the first episode of. That pre-airing was pretty good. So I have faith for that series. As long as it doesn't get up its own ass with all the lore, it'll be fine. Although I heard good things about the source material, so it should be good. And I can finally roll for Gray. Oh wait, does Luvia appear in it too? I kind of hope that's the collab we get this year. I hope we get an El Malloy Case Files collab. Gotcha will be Luvia, what's her name? I forgot, Rains, and obviously Gray as the 5-star. Yeah, Strange Fake is going to be animated. I feel like that's going to be a thing that happens. Better review Babylonia for the pot. You know we are. We sat through all the episodes of Last Encore for the podcast. I don't want to put my mouth on it, but it can't be worse than Last Encore. It just can't be. Alright, Mike. See you later, man. I'll catch your stream after this one. Get in line. We still got Prototype and Sugihime. Imagine Nasu genuinely forgot what Tsukihime is. He's just like, what? I made that? Man, I'm so glad I'm not voice acting any of this. Was the Tsukihime anime better than the last Encore? I feel like I might have given how long ago it was made. If I'm looking at them objectively, no. At least last Encore was like pretty and it had some nice moments. Thank you for following me on YouTube. At least last Encore had some prettiness and nice cute moments in it. As much of a train wreck as it was. The Tsukihime anime was just, A, it doesn't exist, and B, if it did exist, was, God, there's no redeeming quality to it at all. Imagine trying to sum up, imagine trying to do an entire, because the Tsukihime anime was what, 12 episodes, 13 episodes? That's, no thank you. The Alice episode was good. Yes, the Alice episode was good. I liked the Robin Hood and his relationship with his master. That episode was pretty nice. Like the sniping episode. But everything else was trash. Especially, it was criminal how little attention they gave to Drake and Li Xuan.
適正プログラムの肝を食材に混ぜ少量なら問題ないかと思ってかえって元気になったりするかしらって
Blushing Altera is a miracle of the universe.
ごめんなさい冗談です混ぜたりしていません私の声が届いていないようだったのでちょっといたずらしてしまいました許してくださいますか
Yes, always forgiven. Yeah, the fan service was good. I still remember the Umu bath scenes. I feel like there was a bath scene in every episode, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it just felt like there was.
少し模様替えをしてみたんです。どうでしょう。気に入っていただけましたか？こういうことをするのはあまり慣れていないというか、初めてというわけじゃありません。これでも
I'm going to clip this and take it out of context. Especially with those bedroom eyes.
ここ最初は本当に何もなくて暗いだけの空っぽの部屋でした。本当に何もなくて。でもある日ふと届くものが何と言えばわかるでしょう。それはとっても不思議。あなたたちのように言うならやっぱり見えたんです。その経験を思い返して模様替えをした結果が今日あなたの大きさに合う絨毯や装飾品を作りたかったのです。でも金貨の海だと歩きづらいでしょ。いかがでしょう。
Put my line up there too.
よかった。喜んでもらえて。あなたと私の大切な場所だから少しでもほんの少しでも良くしたいのです。私には我がことながら外の私のことが私はあなたという契約者を得ることで確かに自由一人のサーバントとしてセラフの新店長やっぱりこの世界は狭いですから そんな風に言っていただけるのは嬉しいけれどダメなんですよ。本当に私がこの石室から出るということは、ムーンセルを、あなたは人間です。優勢の、そんなあなたがムーンセルの支配を、ほら、ありえない。
I'm suffering from a serious case of Stockholm syndrome right now. Oh, fucking great.
みっともないったらまた私の石室へ。そりゃ入るわよ。私たちの立場は、いつまで未明領域に引きこもって。
I will say I am astounded that Liz can literally pop up exactly when you don't want her there. Like, they found a formula for making her pop up at the worst possible moments.
連中、あなたがまごまごしているうちにいいこと、時間はもう残されていないの。いくら相手が雑魚だ。レガリアのかけら。なあにコリス、変な顔しちゃって。
Remember the time Liz ate the ring and made Math Man angry? Good times. I remember Ultra Liz.
レガリアのことも分かってないの？あのセイバーとキャスターのことも。
Oh yeah, those wings look bigger than her body.
ああ、そう。檻に閉じ込めて何のごっこ遊びを。そういうこと。聞く気がないから話していなかったんじゃな。じゃあ私が教えてあげるが。いいことコリス。今のあなたは無様なくらいにバラバラなの。あなたは精神と魂が抜けた体に過ぎない。精神と魂はどこに行ったかわかる？ここにいる偽物じゃない。精神のあなたはメインサーバントの元へ戻った。でも
I like Liz better when she was a joke character.
だってあなたの電脳、ムーンセルの王権を司る一つのそうしてこの石室に残されたのはアルキメデスも誤算でしょうね。ほら何かあったわよね。そのマスター。はあ、何落ち込んでるのよアルテラ。
Isn't she still a joke? In a different way.
落ち込んでる人間のふり？別にいいじゃない。そいつなんて初めから。
She's not a fun joke. She's just a bad joke now.
ムーンセル破壊のための便利なアイテムでしょ。その後は私に任せなさい。道具。最初からそうするつもりで捉えたんでしょうに。あなたは優勢の使者。あなたにと他はみんな誤差や重要なのはレガリアであって。
Time to make Dragon State. Yes. I've always wanted Liz tail.
またなの？いいとこで毎回お邪魔が入るわね。どれどれ？噂をすればなんとやらね。まだ通常のセラフ領域だけど、まさか放っておいたりし。飛んで火にいるとはこのこと。障害は一つずつ排除する。マスター。
You just have a doorbell in their cave. You gotta be prepared. Just because they live in a cave doesn't mean they're not civilized.
違うんだ。あの女の言葉は。私はレガリアのおまけだなんて。お前は私のマスターなのだから。
Those Jiggle physics. Oh no, Warrior Altero is becoming cute now.
Soだな、もう一つ。ここでエリザベートの言う通り、お前は肉体だけの安定させるには他の二つ。だが安心しろ。レガリ、お前は何があっても。では出陣だ。お前のサーバントがどれほどのものか。
How long are the side stories, by the way? Are they as long? Well, they're probably not as long as the main stories. We also still have to unlock Arturia. We still have not unlocked Arturia. Let's get this real quick. There's a place down there that's... Oh, great. Oh, that's not long at all. An hour and a half or less.
言いたいところなんですけど、こうして出会ったのも愛縁起縁と申します。はい、ご主人様。タマモは血も涙もない暴君を卒業し、それがあなたの
対話。お前を。それは。
ご主人様、私のラブ感知スキルが告げています。あなたはもちろん正確にはその肉体であるおか。
キャスター、ざれ言に時。
ああ、もう何を焦る必要があります？分かってますよね。あなた不安定で揺らめいて残った。そこで私は提案いたします。どうか幸福をこちらへいらしてください。私お望みとあらばサーバント契約なんてたちまち解除してそのまな板女から解放してご覧に入れますとも。
なんだと。
本当は我慢するつもりでしたが言います。ええ、言わずにいられますか。こんな状態のご主人様をよくも引っ張って戦闘なんてさせてくれやがりました。不安定な電脳体は傷つきやすく。
I wish Tamama was still in her casual clothes like we had. Waifu wars begin. Of course. Wait till Nero shows up. Remember Sector E in the quest where you fight Ku. That's where you can unlock Arturia. Okay, Sector E in the quest where I fight Ku. Got it. Yeah, I'm not going to betray Altera. I remember we fucked it up before, so I'm supposed to make Sector E not the last sector I take, right? Like, I have to take all the other sectors and then, oh, I forgot how it works. Yeah, it is very annoying unlocking her. We failed twice already. That wasn't this stage, right? That's what the Nero stage, I guess, right? Or next stage. Yes. We're converting Altera to the Dre side. Yes, we're conquering you. This really is the Altera route. What you need to do is win the Matrix regime so that you can't lose by taking your time without taking Sector E. Okay. In here. Just remind me when we actually get to that stage to do that, not to take Sector E. I actually want to get that sector down there because it's worth 4 points. Go up there. Also, we have a switch. Right, I forgot about this. Alright, he's powerful but kind of slow. Yeah, really strong but slow. God damn. Actually, I prefer Altera. I just like faster characters. Already? That quickly? Are you serious? Are you fucking with me, right? Why is it so quick, though? That's so obnoxious. I hate that it starts out, like, where you're in danger already and you need to take a sector immediately. Ugh. Yeah, you're right. He is difficult to use. Let me skip this. Also, my cursor's on screen again. Fish and mailed. Like, do I take back this sector then? Oh my! Oh, Tamamo's in this sector. Oh, yeah. I can't deal with these stupid freaking flying things and Tamamo at the same time. Please stop. Oh, she like full power mode right now. Are you serious? Take control of the high-ranking sector. I did that last time and I failed it horribly. Alright, I just gotta rush the 4th sector and take it in 5 seconds. We'll never get it. Well, tell them to remake unlimited codes with better characters. I don't like the rush of it. Like, I literally have to just make a beeline there and immediately take over that sector in literally like less than a minute. I have less than a minute to do that. No, I don't want to talk to you. Sorry. I want to fight. Why does my cursor keep going back there? Let's go to Sector 4 and take it in, or whatever that sector is that has 4 points. Yep. Don't betray Altera. Oh, these Lancer dudes are annoying too. Because they stun lock you and they come from off screen. I don't have time to dodge or anything. I just have to immediately kill you. It's even better to make the last two aggressors show up first, that way their Extella moves hit them too. These guys can fuck off with their lances. This is obnoxious. This is the worst level. Whatever that other Nero level was that was super annoying, this is worse. I think I'm gonna wail for Arturia. I've been using her during the memorial battles and she's insane. Is Made Ultra any good? Good luck with Arturia. Is Made Ultra any good? She's good, but she's not particularly like amazing. She's pretty average, decent. She has some good quick applications, like as a semi-quick support. Alright, so the new strategy. I'm gonna run over there and I guess I get my Extella meter up in like half a second somehow. And then we're going to use the Extella move on all the enemies somehow. I'm gonna ignore... Imagine playing FGO on the Galaxy Fold. No thanks. It's this way. Alright. Let's kill as many of these standard enemies as we can by killing these weak mobs. Or is there actually... Was that a full Extella meter gauge? It is. Okay, good. Now I just need the other two. Fuck off! These fucking Lancers are annoying as shit! Fuck off. Alright, they're all here. They're all upstairs. Let's go. Quick, 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 quick. We have half a second to do this. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? There's one here. There's two. They're all separated from each other. I may have an additional slot for a power-up. And just, of course it's these two assholes where we're not going to kill them in time. I'm sorry, this is not good game balance at all. You might also have an additional slot to power up since you raised Altera's bond. That might help. Yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff in that slot that helps with like attack or Extella meter boosting or something. Where was it? Zone settings. Alright. Alright, let's go for damage. Let's go for power. Power when HP is below 30, increase time against lightning enemies and poison enemies, defends. Increase power against servants, no. Increase power against servants. Negate lightning attacks. Increase power of normal attacks. Okay. And we'll place that with keep in mind that you don't have to burn the entire Yemen. Yeah, I should have probably used it, but I feel like it wouldn't have killed if I did. What's this? Increase attack power against flame. No, I don't care about that. Strength. Normal attacks may kill regular enemies instantly. I mean, it's... What's this? This is increased power of normal attacks. Yeah, we're doing this. Alright. 2 power attacks increasing. Is there one that was EM gauge? Did I have an EM gauge one? Let's look at all of them. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Engage feels faster. I think that was the best option. Increases Extella. I'll work it with this. Increases Extella attack power over the damage. Well, let's go with this for now. Let's go with the regular normal attack power and the Extella charging faster. Wait, did we skip over? Whatever, Tamamo didn't show up. Yep, I'm gonna do the Memorial Quest stream tomorrow night. My problem with using Gil is he's just so slow. Yeah, tomorrow's the karaoke. We're gonna karaoke and do the Memorial Quest. That way we're nice and drunk while we're playing them. So that's my excuse when we suck. I can just blame the alcohol. Alright, come on. Alright, good. Shit, where's the other one? Why did you come down here? I need you both together. Oh, I hate this stage. What's gonna end up happening is we're gonna be like level 20, and then we'll beat this because we'll be so over leveled that this is upsetting me. We'll use Gil. Gil's so, I don't like Gil's playstyle. I really don't like it. Actually, let me check if like I like Gil's playstyle, but I don't like Gil's playstyle when I have like literally a minute to win, because then I feel too sluggish. It feels horrible. I feel like the Extella attack was fine. I just need, like, this feels so RNG. Like, I need both of those things to be next to each other so my Extella attack hits both of them. I can't have them walk down towards me. Yeah, we're good with this. I won't resort to easy just yet. Alright, we'll use Gil's heavy attacks. Alright. Let's go to where those big things are and kill them. God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate this stupid ass stage so much. Where's the 3-star one? Or the 3.1? Excuse me. I don't feel like losing every 5 seconds right now. Okay, good. Excuse me. I would say I think we got this now, but I'm still on edge. Where's the other one? What's the next most valuable spot? Here. With the plant. What is that plant? There you go. That's how you play Extella. Spam Gil's attack. That's how you play Extella. Does that kill? Yes. In a way, Gil is easy mode. I don't know, new combo. Any other 2-drop places or 2? I think there's yeah, there's this here, up here. At least have time to get this. It's not really a place worth 2 points. Who's here? Is this Tamamo? Yes. Sorry, Tamamo. I just wanted to piece this up here. Thank you. So I'm getting that the basic strategy here is just keep, I should probably kill that plant down there too. Right after this. At least I don't have to feel the pressure of, like, we're about to die. Where are you? Yeah, Gil's pretty strong. Gil's pretty good. I want to kill that plant down there. Get there. Thanks for standing here and doing nothing, Jean. That's great. Kill whatever things are down here, taking up. Arturia is also amazing. Probably. If Arturia, because I really like Nero's playstyles. I don't know if Arturia is similar to Nero or not, or like a crossover between Gil and Nero or something. But even in Dynasty Warriors, I tend to just play fast swordsmen. Like I like that type of playstyle. Okay. We still need one more sector. Let's not fight anyone, and we'll take that sector that's over here. Alright, I think we got this. That was the most obnoxious stage I've played in a while. In any game, I think. Did I just use my Noble Phantasm? Why the hell? Oh, okay. I was fucking scared for a second. Monotori gains half her EM from one dash attack. I guess that fits with the lore, though. Alright. Let's go before any other bullshit happens. Let's bring an archer to a lancer fight, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna enhance into the maneuver and then into NP. I think the real life, well, the mythological Karna was a bad guy, I'm pretty sure. I think Arjuna was the hero of that story. What I remember about Altera's arc, this was the only difficult part. Oh, thank God. I feel like every route has like one area that's just obnoxiously difficult for some reason. Sorry, Karna. Nothing personal. Well, I'm just glad to never have to do this level again. Pretty sure they were both heroes. I thought wasn't Arjuna the one who defeats Karna though? Karna's the nice one. Well, that shows how much I know about Indian folklore or mythology. Oh, good. Bond up. Sorry, we couldn't drink with. Oh, we did. We drank enough. Cool. Arjuna literally murdered him. He got Vasavi Shakti from the god Indra because Karna was too. He killed him because he was too nice. Yeah, Jean wanted to share some drinks with me. I'm glad we were able to oblige. Hey, what up, Gil? Hey, Waikiki, happy Friday! Oh yeah, the swimsuit outfit does give Altera a nice little extra bounce. Indra disguised himself as a beggar and asked Karna for his armor. And Karna, being the guy he was, like, I know you're Indra, like, here you go, I knew it. I gotta figure out why my cursor keeps jumping to the screen. Well, I don't know why, but I gotta stop it from doing that. And the embarrassing shit was like, here, have Vasavi Vikti, since you were such a good sport.
そんなことを言うのはどの口です。あなたは分かってはいないのです。私のそうこの私の
Oh my god, she's so fucking adorable.
私の虜になってしまったということが一体どんなに恐ろしいことなのか。
There you go. There's your Altera giggle. Oh, I like where this is going.
何をされても、こんな風にギュッとされても何の文句だって言えないのですよ。あなたは自覚すべきです。私の虜であるということ。私の
This is actually okay. I want to fall asleep on Altera's stomach. Oh, I want to fall asleep on Altera's tummy.
そんなに強く抑えていないですから、ちゃんと気をつけてください。でない、ずり落ちて大変なことに。マスター、あまりもそもそしないでください。そんな風に。
Didn't Karna also do that in Apocrypha? Didn't he give his... Oh no, that was Achilles. I think it was Achilles. Somebody gave somebody something.
ダメですよ。でもそんなにお好きなようなら我慢します。ひどい人、マスター。
Yes, Achilles gave us the awful shield.
こんな
That's what it was.
私恥ずかしいです。
Karna gave his golden armor to his master. That's why he lost his battle. Well, rip Karna. Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
今日のマスターは意地悪です。
I want to bully Titan Altera. Master has good taste. Mr. Code. Let's see. Oh, we got a new slot for something. Normal text may kill regular listening. Faster. Increase movement speed. Increase power against lightning enemies. We'll put that there. Why do you bully Altera? I'm sorry, she's super bullyable. Look at her. Item drop, heals moderate injuries. We are learning. Yes, this is a learning stream. I thought it was one of those, like, ironic titles. Like, he's so charitable the way he hands out death to everyone. I mean, if you ask for it.
ですから私が沈黙を続けているのは別段不自然なことではないのです。おしゃべりをしたいけれど何を話したら良いものかなどと戸惑うようなことは万に一つもありません。
Ouch. That was a rough landing. Let's start off with casual talk.
この石室についてですか？仕方ありません。質問されるからには返答しますとも。
Her legs are broken.
He just game over screen flashes.
ここは優勢本体から切り離された優勢のかけらの中。ある優勢のかけらは隕石ではありますが、同時に星船、宇宙船でもあるんですよ。操縦桿、ああ、馬でいうところの手綱い。ごめんなさい、私また機能的な話だけをしていました。管制飛行中のコントロールは私が行います。私はパイロットではなく制御機器の一部です。そういう意味では
I am the control
そ
stick.
のものと言えます。
Since Hakuna was low to the ground, is she getting a panty shot? I feel like it'd be very difficult to not get panty shots of a giant Altera. I'm pretty sure you can see her panties from almost any angle if you're below her.
そうですね。
Yeah, she's right up in there. She's getting a very clear panty shot.
だけの空間ですから、常に必要最低限の広さしかありません。心配してくれるのですね。ありがとうございます、マスター。でも安心し、確かに私のスケールは魔力吸収によって変動しますが、とは言っても常に必要最低限のスペースですから。
Can we ask her what's with her shoes? That'd be rude. Maybe in a later choice.
扉はありません。だって扉があるということは、ここはただの空間です。私はここからでも、そうですね、部屋と思ってもらえるのは嬉しいです。ですから精一杯。
Alright, Altera. You need to stop doing all this low-key flirting.
あなたは壁の亀裂を通っている。
Although that wasn't very low-key.
初めてのお客様です。
That's also not very low-key.
自由ですか？あ、いいえ、自由ならその質問はサーバントのようにして石室の、いいえ、この石室からは出られません。ここが私の世界です。私は外に出ないし、そう。あ、財宝気に入っていただけましたか？富、名誉、人の求めるもののうち、これは夢の影響なんです。外でサーバントとして私はかつてこんな風にいっぱいの財宝を集めて眠ったようなのです。可愛らしいものがないのは残念というか、とにかくキラキラしているものに悪い
So there's just no purpose to this treasure outside of aesthetic things.
遠慮しなくてもいいです。さあ、あげますね。
Is she gonna drop it on me?
ほら、ザザー。
And I am now dead. Thanks, Altera.
黄金の滝のようです。それとも王様の夢でしょうか？
Concussed and broken legs.
ほら、走り回っても無駄ですよ。私からは逃げられません。
Are we planning on clearing Altera's art today? No, we're probably gonna end the stream right after the scene. We'll resume it again next week.
どうぞたっぷり溺れてくださいね、私のマスター。
And it would be cuter if it wasn't so physically damaging.
あ、そうですか。そうですよね。
Oh, that was
ご
cute.
めんなさい。また失敗してしまいました。私ついはしゃいでしまって喜んでもらえるかと思ったのですが。
Alright, I think we're gonna end it here. and we'll pick this up again next week. May or may not stream some RE2 tomorrow. Probably not, because I'm having some work done in the apartment. So probably not. As usual, regular streaming schedule next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Memorial stream, karaoke stream tomorrow night. So make sure you guys can make that. And Spotlight should be out later as well. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys.